Hello everyone, in this video I'll be explaining the problem best seats, and it was asked in Codechef contest starters 216. So let's understand the problem. Chef and Chefina are trying to watch a cricket game. They have already decided a row of n seats where they will sit, but they are yet to figure out the exact two seats they will buy. So the I seat in the row cost of I coins to buy. Obviously, they have to sit next to each other, so they will only buy adjacent tickets. So can you figure out the minimum cost of them to buy two seats such that they are able to sit together? Okay, yeah, it's easy only. I think it's easier than the first one. So um, let's understand input. So first line of input will contain test cases, and for every test case we have integer n denoting the number of seats, and then the cost of each seat. Okay, so let's take certain examples and understand. So they have given three test cases, and in the first test case we have ns2 and seat cost are 5 and 10. So yeah, let's go to the board. So in the first test case n is 3, I mean n is 2, and then the seat cost, okay, are basically 5 and 10. In the example what they have given is, so chef and chefina both are planning to watch cricket match. So and they have chosen there are many rows will be there, right? uh, in the stadium it is like round, so there are many rows and they have chosen, let's say this is the nth row, they have chosen one specific row. Okay, and in that there are n seats, there are n seats, and the cost of each seat is given as ai. Let's say this is a1, this is a2, up to so on, this is an. Okay, there are n seats and costs are given a1, a2, an. Now since chef is chefina, they want to sit together. Okay, so whenever they sit it together. So and they want to watch this match in a minimum cost, so we'll have to reduce the cost in order to buy the seats. So it is a very easy problem if you can understand. So it's like how do you say, like there are many seats. So let's say in the first seat chef is sitting, and then in the second chefina. So obviously these two seats we have considered, so the cost of watching the match will be cost of this and this. Okay, now they have chosen the I'll take one based indexing. Okay, so they have chosen the first. Now let's say they want to choose the second and third, because they will have to always sit together. So again this cost will find, and whichever is the minimum, like among 1 2, these are the seat numbers, or 2 3, or let's say 3 4. So these three seats will be possible, right? Because two people are there, and then there are four seats, and they want to set it together. So among this we'll have to find what are the costs. So the cost of each will be some values, and whichever is the minimum, that there they'll be setting, right? So that is asked in the question. So in the first example we have only two seats, right? And chef and chefina, they'll be watching the match. So only two seats are there, so the cost will be simply 5 plus 10, which is 15. So let's check. Yeah, first one is 15. In the second we have 1 3 2. So these are the costs. Second example. So it's like seat number 1 2 3 we have, and then its costs are 1 3 and 2. Let's say now chef and chefina wants to sit in these two seats, right? 1 2. So 1 2's cost is like you have to add this. Okay, it is 4. Now the other possibility is that they can sit here, right? These two places. So the cost of position 2 and 3 is going to be 2 plus 3 plus 2, which is 5. So minimum among these two is 4. So 4 is the answer. And since here we have only you can't take 1 in 3. The reason being is, if you take 1 in 3, middle gap is left, right? If you take this 1 and third seat, middle is gap middle gap is left. So there has to be adjacent. So adjacent means chef and chefina either has to be here or they has to be here. So among these two possibilities, 4 is the minimum cost. Yeah, that they've given. So in the similar way, we can find adjacent 10 plus 98, 100 plus 98, and then 98 plus 99. So basically, the problem boils down to uh, take the sum of all the adjacent elements and try to find the minimum, right? Let's say there were many settings. So this is one of the setting, this is other setting, this is another one, and this is the fourth. So among all this, you'll have to check which is the minimum. So the answer would be very simple. You'll have to take a for loop which will run from 1 to n minus 1, and we need to find cost, which is going to be array of the previous seed I minus 1. Since I'm starting with 1, so it will be 1 previous seed plus a of I, and your answer is going to be minimum of answer comma cost. Initially your answer is going to be some int max value, right? So yeah, this is a pseudo code. Let's try to code it up. So let's try to code it up. So best seeds, let's take the input. So we have test cases. So test cases I have taken care of this equation. For every test case I'm calling a function solve. So here it is, and yeah, we have integer n, which is size of the seeds nth row. Okay, I'm taking one more vector just to take the inputs of this. I'm taking inputs. Now what I have to do is I'll have to maintain one answer variable which is initially int max, some higher value. I'll run a loop from 1 till n, and I'll have to find the cost. So cost is going to be array of I minus 1 plus array of I, and your answer is going to be minimum of answer comma cost. At the end, we'll have to display the answer. Let's try to run it. It is getting passed. Let's try to submit in the online editor. The hell is going on? Hang. Give me a second. Yeah, let's try to submit it. Yeah, it got accepted. So in this way, we could have easily solved the problem. Basically, in the array, you'll have to find the adjacent sums, and whichever adjacent sum is minimum, that you'll have to display. So yeah, thank you guys for watching the video.